Hello everyone. Driving again. Okay, on my old channel, it's kind of cool because I get to, sorry, I jumped ahead. I get to actually charge things and get to feel a little bit better about myself. Man, I'm a damn bus anymore. But like I said, the way these drivers are, so I always think that someone's gonna crash into me. I don't think like I'm so reckless I'm gonna crash into somebody, but you never know. That's why I got full coverage. But no, I don't have liability. No, I got full coverage. I got the whole shebang. So how much is full coverage on a 2011 used vehicle? I pay like high 70s. And on top of it, with this vehicle inflation, you're talking about like, there's a Toyota Corolla in front of me. It looks kind of hybrid, SC hybrid, Toyota Corolla. Okay, if that's a 2024, 2025, that thing goes for like freaking 50 grand. I'm talking these basic cars, standard cars. It's insane now. Something like that, like a few years ago, brand new, maybe even 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it's in a 20-something thousand price range. So my insurance, I gotta have a high, body and collision, because now these basic cars are freaking $100,000. Especially like a truck, like a brand new truck, right? It's freaking ridiculous. I don't trust these fucking people either. So another ambulance, another fire truck, couple accidents already. Yeah, I live in a city where there's bad drivers. Every city says there's bad drivers, but no, bad drivers, and a high percentage of them don't have like insurance nor a driver license or registration. Even when I was buying a vehicle, like I was looking, okay, and I'd be so depressed. I grabbed like Fort Bliss. There's an army base in El Paso, Texas. Okay, so I have access to the military base. So they have like their own kind of like their own little newspaper with like advertisements and stuff like that. So a lot of these military guys buy vehicles, obviously, and so I'd open up the like dealerships, like all their prices, and I just put my head down, like I'm never gonna own a freaking vehicle. So I remember that happening. I remember what else would go on. But anyways, I live in a city where the drivers here are horrible, and El Paso's almost like a town. It's almost like, it's large, but like it has over 1 million people, but it's a basic ass city. So their problems are nothing compared to like bigger cities, right? But they're still create their own problem. They're still dumb. And like I said, when I was trying to find a vehicle, I found like 3. No, there was more than that. Jesus Christ. I checked Craigslist. I don't have Facebook, what's it called? Facebook something. Is it where they sell things on Facebook? I don't even have a Facebook. I know they got never seen that before. Overstock. I guess like used furniture and shit. What would I? I don't need nothing from there. It's weird now that I got a vehicle, even though this isn't a big vehicle. I bought a gaming chair. I was able to pick up a gaming chair and then assembled it back in the apartment. Like, Jesus Christ. So I saved more money with the vehicle that's paid off, and just with the insurance and gas. This is like I think this is less than a 4-cylinder. It's like 20-something bucks. I can fill up the tank, and it lasts me like 9 or 10 days. So, and I'm never on empty. I'll be like maybe maybe a quarter empty, and then just go fill it up. So one person, right? It was a lady. So I actually went over there because it was close to my apartment, and she was selling like a 2009. I don't remember the freaking vehicle now. Jesus Christ. No, it wasn't a Nissan. No, it wasn't. What was it? Nah. What was it? Well, anyway, that's not the point. You gotta remember it now. It was some Mazda. It was like some Mazda, like SUV. Okay, that's what it was. got. Okay, some Mazda, a smaller SUV, and then I was asking basic questions, and then she wasn't bad looking, but you can tell she was kind of like this ghetto Mexican chick. Okay, so she was tatted up, but she seemed nice. And then I said, hey, where's the title? Like California, it's called a pink slip, and then other states it's called the title, right? So you just say like the title, like who has the title of the vehicle. And I had like, my thing was the most I would pay up in cash is 15 grand, right? Or write a check, or not write a check, but get a cashier's check from the bank. But then if there was a vehicle for 17 grand, I kind of said like, I'm willing to do that. Maybe, but to hand a random person like 15 grand and you don't know what the hell you're getting, it's freaking scary too, because I'm not from here. So all I said was, hey, what's the title? What's the title? The title, freaking look at these freaking panhandlers. So I'm giving them shit. How long I went without a vehicle, and I was still generous. Yeah, I was always the guy with money on the bus. I remember one bus driver, I still talk to her. I would take her like at some of the transfer stations, they got vending machines, and I'd be like, hey, what do you want? Let's go to the vending machines. So I remember that was like whenever she was operating the bus, I get her something from the vending machines, right? Pretty generous guy, even on the bus. But anyways, and she goes, no passenger's ever done this for me, Tony. Well, I did it. So anyway, so she was like, and this reminds me too, somebody mentioned it. I gotta remember his name. I don't know if it's Chris. Car almost. I don't know why these people make like these left turns, or these like when there's like oncoming and ongoing traffic out here. Like you're just waiting for an accident. Like just go over with the right, make a right, and then if you can make a U-turn, that's way too fucking much. And they're making it up like there's really no arrows out here. I don't think they can even make that turn, but they're just, oh, fuck it, I'll do it because I'm selfish, right? I don't care if I cause an accident. It's all about me. So no, on my old channel, I used to do a lot of videos in my car. And then on my old channel too, I actually lived in my car for a little bit. Well, no, a good amount. But, okay, where's people gonna go? So, but I think his name is Chris. His name might be Chris. But yeah, it reminds me of your old channel. Yeah, I did a lot of videos in my vehicle. Man, those were some okay times. This is what it kind of reminds me of. But she wasn't bad looking, but you can tell, different kids. Her kids, look like they look Mexican, but they look like different Mexican men. They don't look like the same Mexican man. Like this Mexican man would have been darker. That's this one kid. A lighter Mexican that would have been, one kid, kind of like that. And I said, hey, ma'am, I know not to show it to me, right? But do you have the title of the vehicle? And Jesus Christ, like this fucking idiot right here. So she asked for so she goes in the glove compartment, right, of this Mazda, and so, and I know you can't have the title in the glove compartment, because if somebody breaks into your car, what if they just jack the title, right? So she goes, this is what she told me. She goes, you know what? I think my baby daddy got it. And I'm thinking like, well, you got at least 2 baby daddies, but you got like three or 4 kids. And like I said, I don't know. These motherfuckers, dude. God damn. Horrible drivers. All right. So I'm saying that in my head. I'm an overthinker, so I'm saying all this shit in my head. Baby down, and I go, this is what happened. I go, is he around? I'm kind of curious. Is the car in your name? Because you said baby's daddy. What if the car is in his name? And she goes, well, it was in both our names. She told me this weird story, right? So, oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. These motherfuckers. These El Paso motherfuckers. Hey, this work truck just cut off like the whole. God damn. No, I don't think these motherfuckers are U.S. citizens, and they have like they don't have like even these work trucks don't even have a driver license. I can understand maybe trying to bully your way in a little bit, but not like when you're gonna hit like fucking 5 or 6 fucking cars. Like don't be reckless like that. But anyways, she had this so she had this tattoo on her chest, right? That looked like somebody did, like it was her first time doing a tattoo. And then I already knew, okay, I like don't it's over with, it's done with. However she wants to try to like find paperwork of the vehicle and whatever, it doesn't matter now, it's too late. Like I don't want to waste her time, and then she doesn't need to waste my fucking time. So like it's already a done deal. Like ain't nobody buying a I'm not buying a vehicle from her, right? And I go, oh, so where's your baby daddy at? And then she goes, well, he's getting out soon. Oh, fuck. In my mind, I go, fuck. Okay, so she had like sisters. She had a grandma, a mom or grandma, or the aunt. I don't know who it was. Okay, yes, a lot of Mexican women, not all, but a lot of Mexican people kind of look alike. The reason why is they're very good. Mexican women tend to be very good at like, with makeup. You understand? Like they're very good at like hiding, like kind of like any discrepancies. They're definitely the type of women that look almost completely different without makeup. I dated one that worked for Clinique, and holy fuck, dude, when she took that fucking 2 pounds of makeup off, Jesus, he would say, are you not attracted to me anymore? Attracted to me? And in my mind, I go, fuck no. But anyways, so one of the ladies came out with no fucking teeth, but she's like 300 pounds. So I don't know if that was her mother or aunt or grandma. And she kept saying, God, you're handsome. God, you're handsome. So I don't know if that was the meth kicking in, the alcohol kicking in, or, of course, 300-pound women are going to think that I'm handsome, right? With no teeth, right? And so I end up, it's funny. So I said, okay, you know what, ma'am, you got my number. When you got all the paperwork together, just give me a call, even though I'm just blowing her off, right? So like that night, I get a text at 12:30 at night, right? 12:30 in the morning, if you want to call it morning, night. I tried to go to bed early, and it said, hi, this is Jeanette. Are you still interested in the vehicle? And then I didn't know what to say. Then I'm like, I just put my head down, went back to sleep. So either did Jeanette want to bang, or did Jeanette want to sell me the vehicle at 12:30 at night? What do you want to do, Jeanette? Because you're way too ghetto to me to be putting my wee-wee. But I don't know, man. They say beggars can't be choosers, but that nasty ass family, I don't know. So anyways, I remember like a couple months later, I'm running, and all of a sudden, this meth truck, with like just weird parts coming out of this methamphetamine truck. It basically looked like drug addicts, right? And this lady pops her head out. I'm running, and this area is very narrow. So I'm basically right next to the truck pretty much, because they got a streetcar. It's kind of like a little trolley in El Paso. So I got the streetcar, okay? And not the streetcar, but there's tracks and there's whatever. It's kind of congested. So the lady pops her head out, and it was the meth grandma or aunt, the auntie, whatever, Thea, I don't fucking know, meth Thea. So she got her 300-pound, and she's got no teeth, and she goes, hi there, you're handsome. And it was the same lady that was selling me that was her daughter that was selling me the car, or her niece. And like, I couldn't shake her off. So I kept running. I must have ran at least for like, Jesus Christ, like 10, no, not quite. Maybe like 6 or 7 minutes, because it was all uphill, right? So it was pretty much like 0.75 of a mile, 3/4 of a mile, but it's uphill. And I was doing like these like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mile runs. So that first mile, I kind of started off a little slow, and it was starting off uphill. And yeah, that was her. I go, Jesus Christ, hold on. What cologne of the day? Nitro Red. See, before I had to go to Albertsons. For the most part, and Albertsons is more expensive, and they don't always have good shit out here. I bought an expired milk at Albertsons. Like, check, I go, goddamn, it's freaking expired. It's not always the best, but their fruits are really good at Albertsons. But I'm able to go to like Walmart now. I'm not cheap. Like, I don't have coupons or any of that bullshit. But it's nice for, like, I got obviously the commissary. That's a little bit of ways from me, and the fucking baggers be fucking shit up. You know, taking my generosity for a weakness. But you know what? I think I've been so generous that maybe it is a weakness. I got to work on that. Talk to you later. Bye bye.